Hello my friends, welcome to Pro Strings. I'm Henriette, and in this lesson today we are going to work on the left hand technique. So working on the left hand finger action, which will help us to play even better in tune in future. So let's go ahead and let's get started. And we're playing exercise 76 on page 26 in your All for Strings book. In this exercise, we're going to focus on how exactly to place your fingers. So we're going to go really slowly at first, and you can play along with me as usual. And I want you to work on getting your fingers really nice and round on the violin. So you want to make sure that your left hand position is absolutely perfect with your thumb upright and your fingers hovering above the strings. And what I'd like you to do is to really curve your fingers from their base knuckle so that we're using the right technique. As usual, we're playing all the lower fingers when we play a higher finger, and I'll talk you through when we do that. So we're playing roughly in the middle of the bow. 3, 4. Amazing, well done. So what I'd like you to check now is when you play that your finger line is level with the E string. So we want to come away from this. This is you, and your fingers hang down below the level of the strings. Try to hoist them up, and let's see if you can get every part of your finger above the strings. And that way you get a really nice falling action. The idea in violin playing is that you lift your fingers up by pretending you have a little rubber band with which you pull at the back of your fingers, and then as your fingers come down, they fall down like that. And then as you lift them up, pretend you're lifting them up with a little rubber band that goes over the top, and you stretch this band, and that is the way you lift up your fingers. That won't work if your level of your finger line here is below the level of the fingerboard. So again, I suggest you hoist all of this up. At the same time, make sure your thumb is nice and upright so you don't lean back this way, you see? So hoist it up as well. Now I'd like you to really lift up your fingers really high when you take them away from the strings. Here we go, from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now pick up your fingers and pick it up, and now put both fingers down at the same time. Lift them up high. All 3 fingers are down. Can you just check that for me? For a moment. Can we just check now that you're perfectly in tune with your 3rd finger by checking it with your open D string. Carry on. And pick up. Lift up. amazing, really well done. Let's repeat this now, and I want you to work even harder on picking up your fingers really high and then placing them all fingers together if you have a third finger down, you see. So when I have 2 fingers down, I'm placing fingers 1 and 2. When I have 3 fingers down, I'm placing fingers 1, 2 and 3. Here we go, final time. Make this your best one. And awesome, that was super progress, well done. If you've enjoyed this video, why not hit the like button? If you have a comment or a question, please use the comment section down below this video and I will get to read those. So go ahead and write something today if you've never done this before. Thanks very much for watching everyone, and I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson. Goodbye.